Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting episode of Super Metroid. Last time we conquered the wrecked ship, and this time I told you we would be heading into the next area, and we will. But first, there are two, excuse me, two missile expansions that I want to get. These missile expansions are found in Old Brinstar. You remember Old Brinstar? We have been here before. Alright. Pew 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 pew. We needed... What is wrong with my voice? I don't know. Sorry, guys. We needed the gravity suit to be able to get this next set of items. These next missiles. That's why I haven't... That's why we're actually backtracking a bit to do this. So I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I really, really, really love this game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It really is. And like I said, I think I said in the first episode, if it weren't for Ocarina of Time and Xenoblade Chronicles, this would be my favorite game. It's just done right, you know? It is. It's done right. Oh. It's just the right amount of difficult. The story, I mean, it's got a decent story, decent enough. We got this shaft up here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get ourselves a little running head start. Alright, here we go. Right there, and make sure you get it right in the hole. Here we go. Now this is a little bit of a tricky area. There's actually an invisible floor right above the spikes. Like so. And the only way you can get up here is if you have the gravity suit, because you can't jump in the water unless you have the gravity suit. So anyway. And there are rocks that fall, which is kind of weird. But anyway, this game is so good, and hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. I really like it. And like I said, I've been working on this 100% run for a while. Secret missile here. Those tricksters. Alright. That's basically everything in this general area. The rocks don't do that much damage. So, whatever. Let's see. Bam. Alright. Get some health pickups here, because we can on the way. So I guess I haven't talked about this at all, I don't think. This game takes place, like I said, I did say after the events of Metroid Prime. Actually, we don't want to go this way. There's a faster way to go. So back down we go. Yeah, so I think the chronology of the series is Metroid Zero Mission, because remember that game replaced the original Metroid. Then, I think, the events of Metroid Prime take place. Metroid Prime is the next game. Where are you? Oh, you're not there yet. Hey, since we have wave beam, we can actually do through the wall like so. There we go. There's one more. I knew there was one more. So remember, we can come this way. We know about this now. This is actually gonna save us a lot of time. So yeah, events of Metroid Zero Mission, events of Metroid Prime, events of... Because if you think about it, I don't know if you've played Metroid Prime, but what happens in Metroid Prime is... Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I thought I was stuck in the shutter. There's a lot of Metroids that you fight. So, and in this game, we were told the last Metroid is in captivity, and the galaxy is finally at peace. So that means that Zero Mission, then Metroid Prime, the trilogy, then Return of Samus, then this game, right? That's the only way this makes sense. And actually, I do believe that is the correct chronology for the series. So, in this game, we are taking on the very, very last Metroids ever. Like the last one, I hope you really watched. I'm referencing it a lot, but I hope you watched Sapphire Crook's playthrough of Return of Samus, so you can see that the Metroids, there's a little bit more to them than what we actually thought, based on Zero Mission and if you've played Metroid Prime. We're gonna lay a super bomb, a power bomb here, and break this glass, and suddenly we can access this area over here. We're gonna save. Now there's a hint later in the game that I think we're gonna walk through that kind of gives you an unspoken hint as to the fact that you can break that glass tube. But truly, if you look at your map, those 3 segments, they're actually not part of Norfair or Brinstar. I don't know if you've noticed, every time we walk by those 3 segments, it's actually Maridia. We're in this area called Maridia. What is Maridia? Well, we're in Maridia now. It's the underwater area of the game. It's one of the cooler parts. Design-wise, I think. And there are quite a lot of secrets here. The first thing we're going to notice is this seaweed right there. As you can see, the other ones are in the background. This one is in the foreground. It's going to become important in a few seconds. We're going to walk through here. Kill these crabby guys. Super missile like that. Kill this guy here. This guy here. And this guy here. And one more. Just to get everyone out of our way. We're going to run back over here. We're going to make sure this door is open because we're about to take a speed boost through. This part is tricky. It takes pretty much perfect timing and perfect aim. We're going to run through. I screwed up. Let's do it again. You want to save the shine spark as soon as you go through the door. Ideally. You really don't have to kill these guys, but I think it just... You know, if you're running and you get hit, obviously your shine spark goes away. So I think this is good enough. Okay. We will get this eventually. If we don't run out of super missiles first. Alright. I think we've wasted enough time with this nonsense. Oh, for goodness sake. One more time, yeah? After a couple of attempts, that's how it's done. You get this missile pack. It's really not that complicated. I was just making it a little bit more complicated than it needed to be. Alright. Oh, come on. If you're off screen, you can still take damage. Thank you. Okay, well, I guess you can see it from here. As you can see, there's a super missile right there. How are we going to get to it? I don't know. I actually do know. Let's go this way. And you can imagine this area would be impossible to do without the gravity suit. I mean, completely impossible. We're now in the large chamber I like to call the grapple chamber of Maridia. We're going to be visiting this area quite a few times throughout our visit here. But the first thing we want to do is watch this crab go into that. Hey, where did he go? That's very interesting. Let's follow him. He actually will lead us to the tube, the little tunnel that leads us to that super missile that we wanted. Super missiles. We got super missile, and I believe these are super missile 7. And yes, they are, because, well, they might not be. I don't know. I don't know what we're on, because I used quite a few super missiles, so we might be. I think we're on 7. We might be 8, but I think it's 7. All right. Next, we want to go down here. And this way a little bit. Now, those pink guys cannot be killed. We don't have anything in our arsenal right now that can kill pink space pirates. Alright. So the best thing to do is avoid them, because you can't kill them. Don't bother. You're just... They're not going to hurt you that much, but you're not going to be able to hurt them at all. We're going to run through... Oh, yeah. Secret door there. Alright, secret wall. Alright. Now what we got here is a weird turtle area. Koopas, or busy beetles. I don't know. I really don't know what these guys are. But if you jump on top of Mama, she's going to throw you up in the air like so. And here's what we're going to do. She's going to do it again. We're going to jump up. We're a little bit off to the right. A little bit off to the right. Here we go. Here we go. Now you're going to swing back and forth. Now remember what I told you. You want to perfect the landing of air, like that. You want to perfect that, because I told you we're going to use it again. We're going to use it again. And we're going to use it a couple more times, actually. Alright, from here, you want to equip your power bombs, and you want to try to make it all the way to the right wall. Like so. Reach this part. So as you can see, part of this is underwater. Right now we're underwater. I don't know if you can tell on the YouTube, but right now we're underwater, and right now we're above water. So you want to go to the first little ledge here, above the water, and lay a super bomb. Power bomb. And then you want to drop, like so, and reach this missile here. Alright. Mama Turtle is angry. There are 2 ways you can do this. You can try to land back on top of her. Or you can just leave. I don't know why you would want to land on top of her, just to not take damage, but I mean, it's not necessary. Now remember, these pirates cannot be hurt. by you, so avoid. I like to freeze this guy, like so, and then use him as a platform to come back up here. Now, okay, get rid of him and get rid of this guy as well. We have a little situation where we're going to use Shine Spark to skip a wee bit of this room, because if you come up here, you see these weird things. You can grapple onto them, and you can actually use them to grapple across. But it's kind of complicated, and actually kind of, yeah, just complicated. I don't like to do it. I don't like to do it this way. It can take a while, and, you know, I don't have time for that. So what we're going to do instead is going to Shine Spark. And something I did not mention, when you have a Shine Spark saved, somersault jumping will not use it. So if you have a Shine Spark saved a little bit, you can somersault jump to a different platform, and then use the Shine Spark there. I should have mentioned that from the beginning, but I didn't. Okay, doesn't matter. Just so you guys know. Alright, here we're going up. This is a false wall. So, we get, this was 38, I believe. Head back over this way. Now we're going up. Watch out for the pizza monsters. I hate those little flies. They will come at you. They're, like, dive bomb you. They can be a little annoying, especially when they come in swarms, which they will. Another false wall here. I know there are more of them. There they are. Ah, you got me. Alright. Heading up, heading up. Oops. Recharge room, we don't really need. But if you do need it, there you go. Shoot down on the way down here, because there's a pizza monster. False hole here. And we got super missiles right here. And then we got regular missiles right here. There we go. Now we can leave. So this is, if you remember last episode, the wrecked pirate ship, we went to an area where I told you this is the quote-unquote right way to reach the next area. Remember I told you about that. This is the first zone of Maridia that you would be exploring if you had come that way. Thankfully, we went the other way, which I think is easier. I really hate these little flies. They come at you at a certain angle. They don't come at you at the perfect angle for you to shoot diagonally like this. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Not the point of what I was trying to say. I think this is an easier way to do it, because you get to skip a lot of the dumb stuff at the very beginning. But anyway, we're heading back down to this pink chamber. Kind of want that health. It's probably gonna be gone by the time I get up there. No, I got it, thankfully. Alright, now I don't know if you saw right before I jumped up to get that health, there was a crab down here. That means we can shoot this hole, this floor, and come down here. Get some health. This is nice. Alright, this is the door that's going to lead us to what I like to call Deep Maridia. It's a music change as well. It's a little more, I guess, foreboding music than in regular Maridia. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you don't agree. But this is what I like to call the metal chamber, or the snail chamber, depending. I don't know. Sometimes I call it snail, sometimes I call it metal. These snails can be a little weird. They'll charge at you, but if you look at them, sometimes they'll go into their shell. You can kick them, and if they're in their shell, that you won't take damage from them. It's kind of weird. But anyway, get a shine spark going here, and shoot up this, and retrieve missiles. And immediately you'll see over here super missiles, but beware of the crumbly blocks. So just jump the crumbly blocks. Get yourself super missiles. And then use the crumbly blocks to exit this area. We're gonna go this way. And now you can see there are grappling blocks on the wall. Believe me, this is very annoying. I guess I'll demonstrate now what you can do with them. From here you can jump again, and the idea is it's kind of like a wall jump of sorts. It's just easier to wall jump, actually, if I'm being honest. I don't like to use them, but if you're not great at wall jumping, it's an option. Alright. Whoa! Metroids? But wait a second. From what we know about Metroids, they have 3 nuclei, not just 1. What's going on here? These aren't real Metroids. Yeah, these are false Metroids. I don't really know their purpose. Like, in the in-game logic, I don't know what I'm trying to, like, storyline-wise, I don't get them. I'm not against them or anything, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they're stupid, I just don't understand the point of them. And you can tell they're not real Metroids because, as you know, real Metroids can only be killed with being frozen and super missiles. So, we know that these are not real. There's something going on here that we don't know. We can't figure it out. The game doesn't really explain why these things are here. But anyway, these are speed boost blocks. You have to kill them. You have to break them with a speed boost. And these worms are going to be extremely annoying later on. So, but here we go. Mini boss Batoon is his name. Shoot him in the head with missiles. I like to stand right here. He doesn't do that much damage, and at this point in the game, you have plenty of health. As per usual, the bosses get faster. Well, not per usual, but sometimes they get faster the more damage they take, and they do change color. Yeah. He's not hard. Got plenty of missiles as well. I'm wasting a lot of them though. It's like playing Snake. Oh, I missed. There he is. Dead as dead can get. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and open this door, just because. That's it. I think I'm gonna cut it here. This episode, we explored Maridia, we got into deeper Maridia, and in the next episode, we're going to finish Maridia once and for all. There are a lot of power-ups coming up next, so the next episode might run a little longer. But, yeah, thanks for joining me for another episode of Super Metroid. I hope you enjoyed, and next time, we're going to explore even further, deeper into Maridia. I hope to see you then. See you guys.